Hello everybody, and welcome back to Certified Collectibles. This is another episode of First Appearance of the Week. This is Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. We'll be giving you all the first appearance in your comic shops today. Now this week we have a super short video for you guys. I think we only have 5 titles to go through, 2 first appearances, 3 honorable mentions, but there's definitely some books in there you guys should pick up for your collection. So let's go ahead and get started for the first appearance of the week, week ending August 11th, 2023. First up from Marvel Comics, Amazing Spider-Man number 31. This features the first cameo appearance of Mary Jane as Jackpot. This also features the first appearance of Madame Monstrosity. This also has the marriage of Janice Lincoln and Randy Robertson. Now, we mention this all the time with these Amazing Spider-Man titles. These are definitely books you want to pick up and add to your collection if there's a first appearance of a new character. And this particular issue has the first cameo appearance of Mary Jane as Jackpot, so this is one you definitely want to pick up. Anytime that Mary Jane is introduced as a new character, these are books you definitely want to own. You know, the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, probably one of Marvel's strongest, most heavily collected, most popular franchises. So anytime there's a first appearance of a new character, especially a Mary Jane character, these are books you definitely want to add. Go ahead and grab this one. And finally, from Marvel Comics, Ghost Rider Wolverine Weapons of Vengeance Alpha number 1. This features the first appearance of the Stitcher, a demonic serial killer. This also has the first appearance of Father Pike. Also in this issue is the origin of Johnny Blaze and Wolverine's first meeting. Now, we always recommend picking up the first appearance of new characters in Marvel titles. You know, Marvel Disney is still going extremely strong with all their streaming media, TV shows, and feature films, and you really don't know where any of these characters that are introducing in the comics are going to end up. If they hit the small screen or big screen, people definitely race back to the comics to try to find these first appearances. So anytime there's a first appearance of a new character in Marvel titles, these are ones you definitely want to grab. And the Ghost Rider franchise, huge fan base, huge collector base, and the Wolverine character, there's a huge fan base and huge collector base for that character as well. So this one here has a lot going for it. Go ahead and grab this one here for your collection. Now for the honorable mentions. From Boom Comics, MECH CADETS number 1. General Park, head of Skycorp's Academy, must assemble a team of heroes to protect humankind from an alien invasion. Now, Mech Cadet U, the series that preceded this one, has already been adapted into an animated series that premieres on Netflix tomorrow, August 10th. Now, this one here is one we definitely think you should pick up and add to your collection. You know, anytime one of these small press and indie publishers is optioned for a small screen or big screen project, whether it's animated or live action, that typically drives a lot of eyes to these characters, a lot of eyes to these titles. People do race back to the comics trying to find the first appearance or the premiere issues. Now, this Mech Cadets, this here is, of course, the second series. Mech Cadet U was the one that preceded this one. That's the one that the animated series is based on. But you know, this is still the premiere issue of this new title series. And this one here is going to get a lot of attention because it is premiering on Netflix, and that premiere does come out tomorrow. So this is one we do think you should definitely pick up for your collection. It will be a little bit more speculative, but definitely worth the spec in our opinion. For $3 or $4, you could be sitting on a huge winner here. So grab this one here for your collection. Next up from Scout Comics, Comic Books Kill number 1. A comic book creator places his life and career on the line when he begins an affair with the femme fatale lover of his mafia boss publisher. Now this one here is definitely going to be a spec bet if you choose to pick it up. We included this one here in the list because Scout Comics has had a lot of their titles picked up an option in the past, and they're typically undersold and undercollected when they come out. So whenever they get a book option, you know, these books definitely skyrocket in the secondary market just because a lot of people don't pick them up off the shelf when they do come out. This here particular story is a little bit comic book specific. This one here could be optioned and adapted in numerous ways. So this one here we do think is probably a great spec bet to pick up for your collection. And like we said, Scout Comics does have a good track record. So grab this one here if you can for a spec bet. Otherwise, put it in your B-list, but definitely keep an eye on this one. And finally, from Marvel Comics, Werewolf by Night number 33 Facsimile. This is a facsimile reprint of Werewolf by Night number 33, the second appearance of Moon Knight. Now, we all know that Werewolf by Night number 32 is the first appearance of Moon Knight, and that is, of course, the most sought-after issue in this particular series. But Werewolf by Night number 33, the second appearance of Moon Knight, is getting a lot of steam in the secondary market. Now, there's a huge collector base out there for these facsimile reprints. A lot of collectors love these books because they don't only reprint the art and story, but all the original ads. It's like you went back in time and picked this book off the shelf yourself. There's a huge secondary market for these facsimiles, and they do trade at a premium. So this one here is another one we think you should definitely pick up and add to your collection. So there you have the 5 titles that we have for you guys this week. Super short video, but definitely some books in there worth picking up for your collection. So please feel free to drop some comments in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you like this video. And as always, please remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you for joining us here at Certified Collectibles, and we'll see you again next time.